acronym over here, and the letters is, anybody remember from past years? Raise your hand. Really? Seriously? Beef. And it's B-E-E-F, and each one of those letters will help you with your jump shot. I don't care what level you're at. If you use beef formula, it'll become a better shooter. If you've never shot or you don't know how to shoot, it'll get you started in the right direction. And if you are shooting, it'll help you. You'll probably need some correction. All of us do. So follow this. Everybody here will become a better shooter. Who knows what the first beef stands for? What are we balancing? Okay. You're balancing your feet, which will balance your body. So if our feet are too close, it makes for unstable base. And if your feet are too wide, it gives you no power to come off the ground. So what you need is a solid base, a balance. It's usually about a little bit wider than shoulder width apart. If you're not sure, you probably have it right there. That's a good balance for you. That's the first balance. The second balance is two balance. The ball needs to be balanced on one hand. It's a one-hand shot. So when you're shooting this, you're going to put your hands underneath the ball. If it helps, put the lines of the ball going one way. Put your fingers on the line. Your thumb and your baby finger should be on one line. And the ball should not be falling out of your hand. Number one mistake of shooters is we hold the ball like this. So you'll know you're not a good shooter if you take the other hand away and the ball can't be balanced up there. You got a problem. You'd be surprised. A lot of you, when you go take a shot, take your hands off, take the other hand off the ball and see what happens. If the ball is falling out of your hand, that's wrong. The ball should be able to stay there. This hand is just a balancing hand. Okay, so there's when you're ready to shoot. So this is your balance, first balance. Second one is right here in the hand. When you shoot, your power is going to come, every sport, the power is going to come from your, come on guys, you guys should be echoing the stuff out. You've been hearing it over and over for years. Comes from your, no. Good. Yeah, I didn't hear you. Here. Waist? What did you say? It's not from your feet, but from your leg. The power comes from these large muscles of your leg. So when I go to shoot this ball, for me to use my legs, I'm going to have to dip. I'm going to have to dip down. The ball's going to fall. Okay, that's where this hand comes in. So this hand now, so I'm ready to shoot. I got my shot. When I go to bend down, the ball's going to fall. So I'm going to take this hand, and I'm going to balance the ball onto it. First reaction is to do this. It's balanced. I'm ready to shoot. You got a big problem. What's the problem? I can't see. And that's where the E comes in. E is for eyes. So this is what we call a window. We open the window. So the hand, the non-dominant hand comes on the side of the ball. So now my eyes are at the rim. So now I can see it. So that's my E. The other E happens naturally, by the way. Elbow. Tell me about the elbow. That's the F. You're way your next letter up. Hold on to that thought, though. The elbow, if you got this balance, the elbow will automatically be lined up with the straight line with the hoop. That's your elbow. If your balance is off, if you're shooting the ball like this, and most of us shoot the ball like this, which means when you travel the ball, you have to take your hand and you have to guide it and stop it at a certain spot, and the ball will tend to roll off the front of the rim from where I'm at. If you have your elbows underneath the ball, so it's lined up with this one, this is parallel to the floor, all you math people, and this one is going to be about a 90 here, and here, and you fire it up here. And the F, the follow through. And if you ever watch any basketball, and you watch the replay, instant replay, good shooters look like, who wants to show me, at the end of the shot? Come on, somebody stand up. Okay, show me, stand up. Okay, you just shot the ball and you freeze. Go ahead. Okay, there's a good shooter. The elbow is going to be locked, and the wrist is going to be down. The third thumb's in his vest. Okay, and a good shooter will always look like he just dunked the ball. And you should leave your hand up there after you shoot. Leave it up there until the ball hits the rim. Okay? One thing that should happen when you shoot the ball is you should have rotation on the ball. If the ball is not spinning, rotation. If the ball is not rotating, something's wrong. You've thrown the ball. So you've taken the ball and you've thrown it. If you shoot the ball right under the rotation, it's backspin. It goes up and the ball rotates backwards. It doesn't, I don't put rotation on the ball. It happens naturally because my hand is underneath the ball, my elbow is underneath the ball, and I'm going to push it up. And so because it's going to come off, my index finger is going to rotate naturally. Because my hand's going underneath the ball, and so it's going to rotate naturally. It's going to rotate naturally. Because the rim is 10 feet, the ball has to go more than 10 feet. Okay? So when you're shooting the ball, that's where the power comes from. The shot has got to go above the rim. It has to go above the rim. You have to use your legs, put the ball above the rim. It's called putting a what on the ball? Starts with an A. Okay. No, I built one. Huh? Put an arc on the ball, which means the ball will fly that way. Okay. We're going to put that hoop down. We're going to give do we have enough one for everybody? Okay, we're going to give every pair a ball.